Good late morning, YouTube. It's the old soldier coming at you from Robeson County, North Carolina. I'm pulling out of the parking lot here at work. Just didn't feel like getting to doing a video right off the bat. Headed to work this morning, but had other things I was focusing on at the time, and want to kind of concentrate on those earlier this morning. But anyway, Friday's reserved for Fun Fridays. So, not sure exactly what we want to talk about. We're going to figure something out here right quick. But, let's see. What can we talk about that's fun and fascinating and all that good mess for Fun Fact Friday, or just Fun Fridays? I can certainly tell you that being in this cold and rain is not fun. I've had enough practice at being miserable, as we like to call it in the Army. I had 22 years of practice of being miserable. But we need the rain. It is drizzling here. It is a cold rain. It is a cold day. I don't like being wet. I don't mind being wet, and I don't mind being cold, but I don't like being cold and wet. So, combine the two today, and it's kind of a miserable one out there. But anyway, I hope everybody's got some great weekend plans ahead of them, and whatever you do this weekend, be safe. If it's cold where you're at, bundle up. I know tomorrow, regardless of what the weather is, I'm doing some shooting. I haven't done any range time in a while. Matter of fact, went out yesterday and remarked my range markers. Got them all set up now, so I know when I'm at 100 and when I'm at 25, 50, 75 yards, etc. So I got my new range markers, not new, I just utilized the old ones. But I got my range markers, properly measured and put in, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow, regardless of what the weather brings. Probably going to videotape it too, so I'll put that out on videotape when we get done with it. But that's our plan for tomorrow. And for all you old Army types out there, if we wind up getting out there tomorrow and it's raining, well, we used to say, you ain't training if it ain't raining. That was a big one when I was stationed in Germany. Because if anybody's ever been stationed in Germany, you know it rains 9 months out of the year. And it's usually cold those 9 months that it's raining. And then spring hits for a month, and then summer for a couple months, and then right back to rainy and cold. And I was over there in the late 80s, early 90s. And the Army was just coming out with Gore-Tex. Not everybody got Gore-Tex. We got these old poly vinyl wet weather coats and pants that, after 2 or 3 years, the material began to break away and flake off. And you'd have to go to CIF and do a direct exchange and get a new jacket, and sometimes you get a used jacket that was about on its last leg. Or you could go to clothing sales and purchase your own. I never felt the need to go purchase my own wet weather gear. I figured I'd already, made enough purchase for the Army, so they ought to give me some quality gear. Stuff they're getting out, I mean, it's I tell you, it is a far cry from what we used to be issued. I knew a lot of guys take the old wet weather jackets, then they'd take them downtown to a sewing shop and have a poncho liner cut up and sewn into it, or a field jacket liner. And now that combination, those jackets made a dry, warm jacket. It really did. But again, if you didn't want to spend the money, I always just put a field jacket liner on underneath mine. A lot of times I just put on the field jacket and field jacket liner and throw the wet weather jacket over the top of it. I'm going to say, folks, Germany got cold. And that bone-chilling wet cold that you never feel like you're completely warm. You never feel like you're completely dry when you're out in it. I'm exaggerating a little bit, folks. But there were days over there, though, that you step outside and you're like, how come there's no ice on the ground? It'd be right at 32 and a half to 33 degrees, and you're just like, really? And it'd be drizzling. Not raining hard, just a drizzle, a mist. And it'd get down into your joints and your bones, and you'd ache, and you'd hurt, and you'd shiver. And the barracks weren't too bad. I stayed in the barracks I stayed in was an old German Army barracks that the U.S. had taken over after World War II, and that kind of thing. So they were well made, well constructed, but they had no air conditioning. So when it did get hot in the summertime, you had to open the window and pray that it didn't get above 85 degrees. If it didn't get above 85 degrees, we were okay. Once it got above 85 degrees, which on a few days it did, those barracks just got absolutely miserable. Even if you open the windows and turn on the fan. But wintertime is a little different story. It seemed like the heat in the building, it sort of worked on some days, sort of didn't on others. There were times that you'd be laying in bed with your full PT sweat uniform on under the covers, knowing that one, when you got up in the morning to do PT, you'd already be dressed, but two, because it would just be that cold, it seemed like. And big knucklehead just pulled right out in front of me, like I was gonna stop or something. But anyway, didn't hit him. But yeah, it would be that, and you bundle up like that. I'm trying to remember what kind of heater we had in there. I want to say they were oil-filled radiators in each room, but it's been so long ago since I've been there. The beauty about it is the way the windows were constructed in there. Of course, they'd been modernized. You had two vertical windows that opened like shutter doors, and then there was one at the top that you could pull back and open the top, and it allowed for an adequate enough ventilation that when warmer weather did approach, it didn't get that bad in the room. And there's a lot of places in Germany that don't have air conditioning. It just doesn't get hot enough for it. It's kind of like places up in, from what I understand, in the Northeast. A lot of houses, the older homes up in the Northeast don't really have air conditioners. Canada, from what I understand, I could be wrong. I've never been to Canada. I'm just going by what I've heard. But yeah, a lot of places don't have air conditioning, so they don't get that hot. They got heat. They got heating source all day long. So, hey, just some interesting stuff I thought I'd share with you on this Friday, because it is Fun Friday. Fun Friday. We got Thanksgiving coming up soon. Me and Mrs. Old Soldier decided this year we're not doing turkey. But Old Soldier, that's un-American. No, it's not. We're doing Cornish hens and a ham. We got all them turkey leftovers to be eaten and having to get everybody to take home with them when they leave. Last year we did roast beef for Thanksgiving. That was awesome. I think next year might do porterhouse steaks for Thanksgiving. We'll have steak and baked taters for Thanksgiving. I don't like turkey. I eat turkey. I don't like getting all in the hoopla anymore about we got to get a turkey. Got to get a turkey. Why? Because everybody else is having turkey. I just don't get into having to have a turkey for Thanksgiving every year. I'm not opposed to it. I like turkey. But anyway, that's what the Old Soldier's family's doing for for Thanksgiving this year. I think Christmas we're just going to do steak and potatoes. Because the next day, me and Mrs. Old Soldier are departing for a well-earned respite for about a week before I have to come back and go back to work. By the way, I am enjoying my newfound calling as an instructor at local community college. I'm an instructor for what's known as the Career and College Promise program here that they've instituted here in North Carolina. And what that is, it allows high school students to come to the community college and take a few classes in certain trades and things like that, and then go back to their parent high school. And when they graduate high school, if they choose to come back to school with us, you know, those classes they took during that time frame counts towards their college credentials. So I was called this summer to go do that. I'm telling you, folks, I couldn't be more ecstatic about what I'm doing. The other day, the gentleman that actually got me hired asked me, he said, "What do you think so far?" I said, "It's the best part-time job I've ever had. Matter of fact, I can't even really call this a job." I said, "You know, a wise old man once told me, if you're doing something you love and enjoy, you're really not working." And I do enjoy instructing and mentoring. You know, I've got them for 2 classes this semester: Introduction to DC/AC Electronics and Fluid Power and dealing with hydraulics. Giving them a challenge and watching them accomplish it, you know, it's very rewarding. And also knowing that helping future generations to desire a job in the trade fields. You know, we've talked about in previous videos, and sometimes seeing the light bulb go off on their head that, oh, now I get how that works. Things like that. So it's been pretty fun so far. And like I said, I told him, I said, the best part-time job I've got. I'm enjoying it. I get to stay semi-retired with it. So it's fun. But anyway, folks, like I said, tomorrow we'll be out on the range, whether it's raining or sunshine. I think the only thing that'll keep us inside is if it drops below freezing, everything starts to freeze up. But the temperature prediction is supposed to be in the upper 30s, so if it rains, it's going to be cold. But like I said, I got a canopy I'll put out and we'll just sit under it and shoot. But I need to get some range time in, get back to some basic skills and reconfirm some zeros on my long guns. All kinds of fun stuff like that. So, and then Monday, as always, we'll have our live Monday, you know, poetry and prose, patriotism, the old soldier on Monday. Have our discussions over in the sidebar, you know, those kinds of things. Like I said, starting in December, hopefully, and I may push it to January. But start doing a series of videos on just some basic fieldcraft, survival type stuff, and putting those together for you, and seeing how you like those, and what you can take away from them and utilize. So, but other than that, folks, I'm gonna close this one out for today. Like I said, I don't want to get on any other rants, raves, or anything else going on in the news right now, because there's just too much right now. And I'll save that for next week's discussions. But until tomorrow, God bless, take care. Charities I'd ask you to always help out with: tunnelsfortowers.org, Pin Up for Vets, Valor for Veterans, and Folds of Honor. Vendors I'd ask you to help out: Money Quick Pawn, Rayford Road here in Fayetteville, North Carolina area. Robert's Custom Woodwork and Unsung Patriot on their Etsy sites. Go check them out and order something from them. They'd appreciate it. I would too. Likewise, Christmas right around the corner, folks. So you know somebody likes poetry, order one of my books and give it to them as a Christmas present. They'll appreciate it. I'm sure they will. And also, if you like my t-shirts or sweatshirts, anyways, or they're available, all the links are down below, so check them out. But until tomorrow, folks, God bless. Take care. It's Old Soldier out.